Okay, so I wanted to get this Babylon's Ashes review out yesterday, but shit happens. So, unfortunately, this is the end of Expanse month. I will be getting Persepolis Rising later, and I'll try and read it very soon, but for now, Babylon's Ashes. Let's go.
This is the introduction song. It's not very good, but it's not too long.
Okay, so this one is also very, very good. I'd put it about on par with Nemesis games, because it also continues the same storyline from Nemesis games. You know, there's not really a time skip or a bunch of things that happen in between books. No, this is just continuing the fight against Marco and the Free Navy. And it's very, very good. You know, this one, the last one was a bit more of a disaster story. You know, like the asteroid hit Earth, and then it's everyone scrambling to survive, and then scrambling to save people, and trying to, you know, prevent things from going totally to shit. Whereas this one is a war story. You know, it's all about fighting the Free Navy. And, as far as war stories go, it's a bit different than you might be expecting. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it manages to not just be, you know, a bunch of different battles and then one giant climax, you know? Like, as much as I enjoy military sci-fi on occasion, that can get annoying. But no, this manages to avoid that cliche altogether, which I really like. However, the action that's there is very, very good, and there's still plenty of it, don't worry. There's a lot. So, overall, that aspect of it is probably better than in any other Expanse book, at least so far. Like, I'm hoping we'll get some good space battles in Persepolis Rising, but if not, well, I'll live. Probably the most interesting part of this is actually Philippe, Naomi and Marco's son, is actually one of the POV characters for this book. And so through him, we actually see a lot of the Free Navy, how it operates, and what Marco is like. And like I said, in the last one, they claimed that he was super charismatic, but I never felt it. And in this one, it's even worse, but that's kind of the point. Like, it's all about Philippe realizing that, oh yeah, this guy's kind of a fraud, but he's also still loyal to him because, you know, he's his dad. So he's very torn there. And Philippe is actually a very, very interesting character. He's not just a total dick like he was in the last one. Like, I'm sorry, I kind of understood where he was coming from, and I get that he's really young and full of anger, but he's still a dick, and it's hard to root for him or get behind him. But then this one fixes that, so that's very good. And also just seeing how the Free Navy sort of operates is also really, really neat, and I quite enjoyed that. There's not really any info about the creators of the proto-molecule in this one. There's a little bit near the very end, but that's more like inference than anything. However, there is a lot of hinting towards who might be the main bad guy in the rest of the series, or at least in Persepolis Rising, because I have read the first couple chapters of that, and he's in the beginning of that too. He's a Martian admiral who went rogue and took a bunch of their ships and stuff, named Winston Duarte, and he apparently went to some planet out in the ring gates, and he just cordoned it off and said no one is coming or going. And he apparently built most of the ships for the Free Navy as well, so there's a lot of weird shit going on there that they have yet to explain, and I'm personally very excited to see where that goes. Now, there is one thing about this book that did really annoy me, though. So, in the last book, they mentioned that when the asteroid hit Earth, there were Belters that were cheering. Now, I don't think they're saying that majority of them were happy about it, but there was a not insignificant portion of them that were. They were saying, hey, fuck those guys. And in this one, Holden actually changes his opinion a little bit. Like, he used to think that people just needed information to make the right choice, and in this one, he starts trying to, he starts changing that. So he starts making these human interest pieces about Belters, and he's trying to send them out to people on Earth and Mars and show them, like, hey, Belters are just normal people like us. But also, I don't think they're the ones that need sympathy at the moment. Earth literally had a giant fucking rock hit it, and billions of people are dead, I think they're the ones that need more sympathy. I think he should be doing human interest stories for people on Earth and then showing it to the Belt so they can say, you know, maybe we were kind of being dicks there for a bit. Because, like, as much as I sympathize with the Belters in these books, like, yeah, the OPA at times has just been straight up terrorists. The Free Navy are straight up terrorists. So I feel like Holden and the authors kind of got that one a little bit backwards, and that did annoy me a bit, but I guess it wasn't the end of things, so whatever. So yeah, that's about it. That's all there is to say. There's not much else going on. This is just a very good continuation of the plot threads from Nemesis games, and it also hints at a lot of stuff that's to come. It's a very fun war story, and it's great. Just keep reading.